how many chances they gave you. You understand? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So I placed you on probation here. And even here, you had a motion to revoke filed against you. Our court is going to zoom in so we can get to the bottom of what's going on. The same Victoria Irene Hernandez, who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 8599 for the offense of abandoning a child with intent to return on January 4th, 2021 for a period of 3 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violating condition number 13 on or about the 23rd day of April 2024 in Bexar County, Texas. Defendant Victoria Irene Hernandez, defendant there operate a motor vehicle without a valid Texas driver's license in violation of condition number 13.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Yeah. On the waiver of any violating conditions.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 13, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 13?
I do.
Court will find violation of condition number 13 true.
Narrate in a professional, authoritative documentary tone, similar to a courtroom news segment. Voice should be neutral, clear, and slightly formal. Moderate pace with a brief pause after Judge Stephanie Boyd for emphasis. Male or female newsreader style voice preferred.
Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not.
All right. State, what are you requesting?
State's requesting verification.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, probation had made a recommendation to extend for 1 year place Ms. Hernandez in a DDRF, followed by mixed supervision and a parenting class. And as the court could see, she was in felony drug court. DDRF was held in abeyance last time as an option, and she is motivated to go to DDRF, be successful in it. Apparently the wait is only 3 to 6 weeks. And that's what we're asking the court to do.
All right. Any objection to the court reviewing the court summary?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Hernandez, I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. And let me just tell you why. Felony drug court is an intensive form of probation. I know that. But from reviewing the court summary, it's not as though felony drug court, you mess up one time or you make a bad choice one time that they say, oh, we're not going to deal with you anymore. And I'm looking here at the sanctions that they gave you over there. And let me just tell you how many sanctions they gave you, which means this is how many chances they gave you. You understand? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That's what you're coming to this court with. 36 times felony drug court was seeking to work with you. So you see where my mindset is? And do you understand why?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so I placed you on probation here. And even here, you had a motion to revoke filed against you. And that was on, well, it was heard on March 9th, 2022. And that's when you were sent to felony drug court. So I don't think you're a good candidate for probation.
Judge, if I could.
Yes.
One thing for Ms. Hernandez, the good thing about felony drug court for her was that it is our belief that it has worked. She has been clean since September, and if she was tested.
Deliver in a serious, informative tone as if introducing a legal case summary. Slow down slightly on abandoning a child with intent to return to emphasize gravity. Maintain a steady, respectful pace, no dramatization, just factual clarity.
So today she's going to come up negative.
Mhm.
So, it's not like she totally, yeah, there's several things that she did do correctly in felony drug court. There are a number of things, obviously, as the court has seen, that weren't done correctly, but she's made a lot of her appointments and, she has ended up clean, which is the point of felony drug court.
I just don't think you're a good candidate. I mean, felony drug court, that's a very good program. And what felony drug court has placed, the issues they have with you, I mean, they're major issues, but instead they are still trying to work with you. And they tried to work with you a lot. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people want to stay on probation. They do. Like, nobody wants to go to prison. I don't take any joy in sending the people to prison. And everybody that I send to prison or everybody I place on probation, I actually do remember them. Even as a defense attorney, I had some clients who ended up in prison. Guess what? I still remember them and wondering how they're doing, and hopefully they've changed their life. And it'll be the same with you. I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation. I think we tried.
And
So,
And Judge, the only other thing is she's never been given a felony conviction before. That's why she wants to stay on deferred. She's motivated for it. And that's why she was hoping that the probation's recommendation would be followed.
Speak in a calm, procedural tone, like a court reporter summarizing facts. Slight emphasis on pleaded true and valid driver's license. Keep tone neutral and precise, avoiding emotional inflection.
all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to find 13 true. I'm going to revoke, find you guilty, and I'll sentence you under 1244. Does anybody want to state any objection to her being sentenced under 1244? All right, I'll sentence you under 1244. Let's talk about the time.
Yeah. How much time does she have? Yeah. How much time does she have? Anybody know? How about before all the past 3 years?
Judge.
Yes.
So I was going back and forth with the drug court personnel in this case. And there is some concern if she is given a sentence JSAT.
Oh, it's not going to be JSAT.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And what was the concern though? Now you've piqued everyone's interest.
Judge, they feel that a JSAT sentence is not the reason why she was kicked out of drug court and so forth. They just don't think JSAT would be appropriate. And some other concerns in regards to her child. So if she was given JSAT, they just have concerns in regards to that. Now, if she was continued, then that would be something different, but they are not in agreement with anything JSAT.
All right. So what is the issue with the child?
Adopt a concerned, empathetic undertone while remaining professional. Slow pacing on CPS cases and special needs child to convey seriousness. Voice should reflect gravity without sounding overly dramatic. Think investigative journalism style.
It's open case for neglect and possible abuse. Not on me, on the father.
Okay.
There's an open case.
And state you're asking for revocation?
Correct, Your Honor.
So we are not opposed to revocation, but we are not with JSAT.
Okay.
Judge, if I
I mean,
may,
what I can tell you, I wasn't going to give her judgment satisfied. I just, let me just tell you what my thought processes were.
Yes.
My thought process in reading everything was I saw that there's a child involved, right? This case involves a child and it's abandoned with intent to return. So I understand, and I understand that that child, they're telling the report is special needs,
Yes.
but she's making horrible choices.
at the same time, Judge, if she goes to DDRF, It doesn't kick the can down the road. It puts her in a position where potentially she'll be a better citizen, better productive parent. So DDRF only lasts for long, probation only lasts for long. If we help her continue, she has a possibility of.
Use a firm, decisive tone to reflect judicial authority. Add a brief pause before 2 years in a state jail facility for impact. End the segment with a slightly softer tone when mentioning therapeutic community and mental health services, showing balance between justice and rehabilitation.
One more chance. And the court has given plenty of chances before, but if she's given one more chance, there's a possibility that one day she's going to be still with this child, and that child needs a stable parent, and DDRF will help in that potentially.
State? Is the state still recommending revocation?
Well, Judge, little of child involved, the state would be opposed to DRF, follow-up, and be appropriate, hopefully, because it looks like the person from those that we have in our system, that the defendant might have the anger management problem, and any type of additional help might help for the future of that child, at least.
Well, I will tell you what. Your special needs child has saved you. And you are not saving your special needs child. So where is the child now?
He is with
Transition tone should shift slightly, introduce a new case with renewed clarity, as if starting a fresh news segment. Maintain professional pacing. Slight emphasis on aggravated robbery and failing to register.
his father at the moment. The CPS case is on the father and the current girlfriend. And
so let me get this straight and correct me if I'm wrong. So you are saying that there's allegations of abuse, and those allegations are abuse against the father who he's with?
yes, Your Honor. And the case has been open for about they opened one CPS case, my court did, because of the what they had found in my phone. And then the caseworker got in touch with
what did they find?
father.
Wait, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
So
State your name.
Victoria Hernandez.
What did they find in your phone?
So they found that, so I had found out that my kid's father was locking my son in the room, and I wasn't aware, so later on they said that it was because the autism doctor recommended that they lock the door at night, but I thought they were just locking my son in the room all day. And so that's what drug court found on my phone when they were going through our messages.
Voice should turn firmer and more serious here, reflecting the judge's stern warning. Slow down on unlawful restraint of a woman and young daughter to highlight emotional weight. This is the most intense part of the video. Tone should reflect gravity and moral seriousness.
Zooming in.
Objection.
No objection.
All right, just have a seat. Drug court is going to zoom in so we can get to the bottom of what's going on.
Hi, Judge. How you doing today?
All right, how are you doing?
I'm great.
I miss you guys.
We miss you too.
Okay. All right, Miss Hernandez, if you'll come down. And Mr. Garhan, I'll let you all continue to talk, but this is Miss Garcia, so she's going to give us information. All right. We're back on the record in 2020 CR 8599, State versus Victoria Hernandez. All right, so we have Officer Garcia by Zoom. Any objections to her being by Zoom? Defense?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and the state has already stated that they do not have any objections. Officer Garcia, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. Do you waive any confidentiality that Ms. Garcia has as it relates to your time in felony drug court?
her talking about.
Oh,
felony
no.
drug court.
I don't mind.
All right, so you're giving up that right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection to her testifying in the narrative?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Officer Garcia, what we're trying to discover is whether or not she should be revoked or whether or not.
Shift to a tone of cautious relief and resolution. Emphasize one final chance and list conditions: no contact, parenting classes, ISF, random field visits, in a clear, measured pace. End the video with a reflective, slightly slower closing tone on two cases, two very different outcomes, like a documentary sign-off.
I should send her to DDRF. What has transpired is there's been a mention of a child with special needs, because I was inclined to sentence her to the Bexar County Jail under 1244 to 1 year. Can you tell us how she was doing? What have been the issues with her in the drug court? And